Hello, welcome back. Today I'm going to take you through the ET7 reservation process. Most of you are probably already aware that I already reserved an ET5, and I wasn't even thinking about getting the ET7, but actually one of the viewers asked me to go through the reservation process, so I was like, yeah, I'll do that. I'll show you guys what that's like as well. Then I was thinking, actually the price isn't that different for an ET7 and an ET5, so maybe I should get an ET7 instead of an ET5, even though my channel goal is ET5. Anyway, enough babbling. I'm going to take you through the ET7 process, and we'll decide later if we should get ET7 or ET5. So you guys let me know in the comments what you think. What would you pick, ET7 or ET5? Maybe you'll have a better idea of which one you would choose after you see this video, and if you haven't, go back and watch my ET5 reservation video. And at the end of this video, I'm also going to give you one thought I have about why ET7 is going to do very well in China this year, especially in relation to the Tesla Model S. So stick around to the end for that. All right, so we're going to go through the reservation process of the ET7 starting right now. We're going to start with going for as cheap as we can actually get it. So we're going to go with the standard edition ET7. The performance of the car is the same as the first edition. Speakers, the HUD, the massage seats, heated seats, ventilated seats, everything is the same as the first edition, except the first edition has 100 kilowatt hour battery. You can't choose 75 kilowatt hour battery. It includes 20-inch wheels, and it includes Nappa leather, and it includes NOMI. But we're gonna go cheap version first. If you buy it outright, it starts at 436,660 RMB for 75 kilowatt hour battery. If you buy it outright with 100 kilowatt hour battery, we're looking at 493,400. But we're gonna go battery as a service because we wanna get it as cheap as possible. 75 kilowatt hour battery as a service, it costs 366,660 RMB. If we go with 100 kilowatt hour battery as a service, it's about 1,000 kuai less actually. That's because the subsidy is a little bit higher. Subsidy is 12,600 there versus 11,340 right there. So the absolute cheapest you can get this car is going to be 365.4. That's with battery as a service, 1480 per month, 100 kilowatt hour battery. If you go to 75 kilowatt hour battery as a service, is 980 per month. We're gonna go 100 kilowatt hour battery because it gets you out the door a little bit cheaper. ET7 has all the same standard colors as most NIO cars. It doesn't have the same colors as the ET5. ET5 has some exclusive colors, which you've seen. And we have white, gray, black, silver, and we have blue, costs 10,000 extra. We have orange, 10,000 extra, and we have green, 10,000 extra. But since we're going cheap as possible today, we're going with, let's go black. Okay. Now the wheels included in the standard edition is 19-inch wheels. If you want bigger wheels, better looking wheels, cooler wheels, you're looking at up to 26,500 RMB extra for 21-inch wheels. So we're gonna go with standard 19-inch wheels next. So we're gonna go with haptics because that's the cheaper option again. None of these different colors or configurations have any extra price associated with them. That's pretty cool. Tan and black, but I'm gonna go black and gray. I think that looks nice, especially with the black car. I don't want white because I spill all the time. I'll go black on black. And then we have black key fob or white key fob, just like ET5. Go with black, everything black, 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 black. I'm not going to pay extra for NOMI. I'm not going to go for the moon set. If you want to see more about the moon set, you can look at my ET5 reservation video. I'm not going to go with orange calipers. Same thing. You can look at the ET5 reservation video. On the ET5, those are free included upgrades if you pre-order now. And we're looking at 365.4, okay? Same price as I told you a few minutes ago. The exchange rate right now at 365,400 Chinese yuan renminbi is $57,416. It's a lot of money. So why would you ever book just a standard edition ET7? Currently, I don't think anybody would. But let's just take a look and compare the ET7 first edition, which you can also order right now. Now, ET7 first edition, it has, again, same performance as just the regular ET7. The main difference here is 100 kilowatt hour battery. You cannot choose 70 or 75 kilowatt hour battery. 20-inch wheels are included. If you wanted 19-inch wheels downgrade, you don't get a discount. Nappa leather is included, and NOMI is included. So we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go battery as a service. If you do buy it outright, it's 513,000 RMB. We're gonna go battery as a service, it's 385.4. Again, same standard colors, extra for the price. If you want to pay it, I'm gonna go same exact thing, black, as cheap as possible. So 20-inch wheels are included. I can choose any of these wheels up to the fifth one. You can see here it says price is included already. If you do want 21-inch wheels, it's 12,000 extra. Interior, same thing, but we're going with Nappa leather because it's included, it's paid for. You cannot choose haptics. I'm going black on black, black key fob, and as you can see, NOMI is already included. If I want to pay extra for a moon set, again, same thing, or orange calipers, same exact thing. But we're not gonna do that. So that price is 385.4. 385.400. 385,400 RMB is $60,500. So it's $3,000 difference. You get Nappa leather, you get 20-inch wheels, you get 100 kilowatt hour battery. Well, they both have 100 kilowatt hour battery, but you know what I mean. And you get Nomi, so you get all that, and you get all the other standard stuff. So it's almost crazy that you would choose standard one. Unless you want the smaller wheels, I guess, because you want a little bit more range. If I do order it, I would go with a configuration like this, but I'm not going to order it today. I'd like to test drive it first and see how I feel about it. So those are your options when you want to buy an ET7 currently. I'm considering it. I'm thinking about it. Maybe it'd be better to get that instead of an ET5. I don't know. What do you guys think? If you have any thoughts, let me know in the comments. I think I like the styling of the ET5. So one of the reasons why I wanted to get the ET5, I was thinking, is because it's smaller than the EC6. But actually, it's only 2 inches shorter. It's like 4.85 meters length for the EC6 versus 4.79 meters for the ET5, and that's pretty negligible. The ET7 is 5.1 meters, so it's quite long. That gives me pause. I don't know. What do you guys think? You guys want smaller car, longer car, bigger car? I'm not sure. I'd really like to test drive and see before I make any decision. I actually contacted NIO about exchanging my EC6. I asked them how much they would give me for it. They said they basically have a table, basically, like if the car is this age, this is what you get for it. As long as there's no major defects or anything, but they track the health of the car, they know everything. So they basically told me, without even looking at it, they would give me 70% of what I paid for it. I paid about 420,000 RMB for EC6, so that means they'd give me about 300,000 RMB for my EC6 today. Seems like I lost quite a bit of value over the past year, but I guess they got to make a profit too. So anyway, I could trade in my EC6 today, basically get an ET5 for free essentially if I do that, or get an ET7. But I'm not gonna make the decision yet. Again, let me know what you guys think. Now, finally, I want to talk about Tesla Model S versus ET7 and why I think ET7 is going to be in line for a really good year this year. I was at the Tesla shop the other day. I was just walking around. I didn't really mean to go there. I wanted to see if they had Model S's because I haven't really paid that much attention, but I know Jay in Shanghai, who has a Twitter account. He's a nice guy, subscriber to this channel. So hey Jay, if you watch this, he tweeted at Elon and he asked, when is Model S refresh coming to China? Elon said March, probably March. That was in November. So I've been kind of not really following it, but a little bit every once in a while check up. Is it coming out soon? I haven't seen any updates. So I was at the Tesla shop and I asked the guy, and he said he doesn't know when it's going to come to China. Could be March, it could be later. They don't really have any guidance yet. But he did say if you do order it Model S today, like this was like last week, but last week, he said you would not get your Model S until 2023 at the earliest. You might know that in Shanghai, the Tesla factory, they're only building Model 3 and Model Y. So they're not building Model S or X there. I don't know if they're planning to start doing that or not. I know they expanded the factory or they're working on that right now. But anyway, if you want to buy like a luxury electric sedan in China this year, you really don't have that many choices. You don't have an option for a Model S. If you buy it now, you have to wait until 2023. Not only that, a Model S in China costs about $130,000 or $120,000 just for basic one. If you want the plaid, it's going to be even more. NIO has a huge opportunity this year if they can make enough ET7s to really capture that market. And it's a beautiful car. So we'll see what happens. One other thing is, I was at the NIO house today in Shenzhen looking at the ET7, kind of deciding if I want to get one or not. I've asked them previously how many pre-orders they have, and maybe they got some guidance from management or something, but they said they're not allowed to tell me anymore. Take that as you will. They did say if I do pre-order today, which is the very end of January, they said I probably wouldn't be able to get it at least until the end of April, probably May. Basically, the first month allotment is already gone. They said there's no way I'd get it at the end of March when it comes out, and they said I probably wouldn't get it in April. It would probably be May. So again, take that as you will. And I guess final note is I am in a group of ET7 pre-order owners. I don't have a pre-order, but I'm in the group anyway. So there's about 600 people in that group. They're all based in Shenzhen. Obviously, I don't have a pre-order, and I'm in the group, so I don't think everybody in that group has a pre-order, but probably most of the people do. There's probably at least 500 pre-orders in Shenzhen. I asked a year ago, they said there was 400. I asked in November, they said there was 1,200. Currently, there's 600 people in the group. Who knows? So that's that. Let me know what you think. Should I get an ET7? Should I get an ET5? What would you choose? What do you think about possibly NIO taking all of Tesla's lunch this year with ET7? If you're considering buying an ET7 versus a Model S, it's really no option right now. So huge opportunity for NIO. And how about that stock, huh? Stock's looking pretty good these days. Juicy price, 21 bucks. Wow. All right, bye-bye.